Well, welcome. We're here for Wednesday night football at the Warner Reserve, the home of South Springvale, for the Greek Cup 2025. We've got the first match today for Group C, South Melbourne versus Box Hill. We'll also be keeping you updated with Bentley United Cobras versus Kingston game, which is happening right behind us, and we'll keep you up to date. Of course, you can go to our website and our social media platforms, greekcup.com.au, and I think you'll find that on Facebook as well. So it's a wet and windy and wild evening here at South Springvale. Caught us all by surprise, but it's eased up now, so it's perfect conditions for football. Absolutely perfect. Now, South Melbourne is wearing the white tonight, and Box Hill Pithawaris is wearing the blue. South Melbourne will be kicking from left to right on your screen. South Melbourne's wearing white. Rolando, keep up with it, mate. Come on. Snap, snap. Yeah, well, this is a professional outfit. And as we go through the game, we'll start getting through some of the players. All pretty new. Some handful of familiar names. And we're about ready to kick off, and there's the kick-off. And South Melbourne to kick off. And that's Lidieri. Goes back to the keeper. Jake Charleston is the keeper for South Melbourne there. Now, these South Melbourne boys are going to be really on top of it because South Melbourne has been promoting youth. So if you show something, you're going to get the opportunity. So South Melbourne with the free kick for offside. Oh, you can hear the wind. That's a left back. South Melbourne try to play it forward. Intercepted by Box Hill. Nice cross by the Box Hill player. Oh, forwarded on to the number 7. A keeper, Jake Charleston, makes a huge save. And that was really good by Augustin Casco. And South Melbourne get the throw in to be taken by Gore. Goes long, intercepted by Box Hill. Long clearance goes out for... Oh no, the referee's called offside. Oh no, it's a throw. It is a throw-in. Thrown to Box Hill on the far side. Goes long down the wing. Finds Barudo. Barudo to Chaco. And he goes out for a goal kick. Marcano, sorry. Charleston. Over the top for South Melbourne. And that was Thomas Killick chasing down that ball. He's got a bit of pace. So South Melbourne trying to break forward. And that's Yesifides. Killick. That's cleared by Head with the head. Killick gets a nice cross in. Well cleared by the Box Hill defence. That's Casco. Calms the situation down, gets it out to Theodosiou, and his pass goes astray. Long throw in, flicked on by Simeone to Killick. Gets it out to, and that was number 33, Daniel Hudson, missed a golden opportunity. Again, Box Hill calmly get it out. Casco plays a 1-2 there with Baruto. Casco now. Casco to Theodosiou. He gets pounced on by Simeone, and that passes a little bit too hard there for anybody to get. That's Weller. Casco sent a lot of the ball early. Long sweeping ball. Goes out wide to the captain, Oscar Brooks. Brooks. Casco, 1-2. Still with Brooks. Tries a shot, well blocked, and then cleared by South Melbourne. Well, thank goodness the rain's held off and the wind's dropped a little bit. Nice, cool evening. So we wait for the throw in. South break now through. Daniel Hudson gets it off to Yosifidis, goes out wide for Killick. Again, showing a ton of pace. Low sliding ball in. Simeone trying to fight for it, and it goes out.
I don't think that's yours. I think that's Arthur's. Yeah, I know, but...
So Will Sparrow, the goalkeeper for Box Hill, to take the goal kick. And I can see the nicknames coming. Captain Jack Sparrow, the goalkeeper. And Captain Jack goes long. And the duel there. And the commentator ends up with the ball, and the boys have a bit of a head clash. The referee will stop because it's a head clash and it's called out for the physios. And that was Brooks and Hudson. So the throw-in's going to Brooks for Box Hill. While Costa de Ves there on the sideline, the photographer is giving coaching instructions to the Box Hill players. So Weller now with the ball. He passes it on to Bonani. I love some of these names. Bonanini. Bonanini cleared by Weller. Again out to Killick. See if he's got the skill to match the pace. Yes. Yosifidis. Still with South Melbourne, and they look to keep control of the ball. And that was Bhatia there in defence, the number 47. He's got the ball again. He finds Barak out to Lettieri.
I'm going to try the other phone then.
Hudson back to Head. Head moves forward. Barak. Ball intercepted. So Brooks. Gaska. He slipped it into number 18, Technotopoulos. who turned the ball over, but now back to head. Barak goes out wide to Hudson. Cross comes in. Killick fighting for it, but he pushes it over for a goal kick. So, Captain Jack Sparrow with the goal kick.
Is that his name, Jack Sparrow?
No, it's Will Sparrow, but we're going to call him Jack Sparrow.
Brother, never let the truth get a good story.
No, well, we're going to rebaptise him Jack Sparrow.
I'm sure he'll love that.
His teammates will love it. Well, I'm sure he's heard it already. No. So Bonanini to take the free kick out there wide on the right flank for Box Hill. No, he's going to leave it, and Sparrow's going to take it. Gets a few metres on that, and why not? Goes long. Contest flicked on nicely there by the centre forward for Box Hill, but picked up there very easily by Bhatia. South Melbourne now. Lettieri. Head. Bhatia. Killick. Foul on Barak. I reckon Rolando Barak's nickname is Obama.
No one gets away from me.
No, right. So number 16, Lettieri. Box Hill back now with the ball. Back to Green, to Sparrow. Brooks. That's Green. Tries to get it to Technotopoulos. Bhatia. Looking for Killick. Yeah, the right idea, but didn't come off. Oh. Well, the wind's starting to pick up again. I've got to say the wind is probably definitely favouring South Melbourne. That's Brooks for Box Hill now, trying to drive forward. He's got plenty of attention there, and he does manage to keep the ball in. Young Lettieri saving the day there out on the flank. There's a couple of names there that I don't really want to make nicknames for, Rolando. Cooper Head. So, well, let's leave that one. Coops. Brooks. Oh, he gets... Ooh, well, I don't know. I thought that was a corner. But anyway, hard to see. There's no VAR. But Rolando's working on VAR. Barak flicks it on now for Simeone. Oh, yes, he did keep it in. And he's charging towards goal, but a great tackle by Green. Brooks. Flicked on by Baruto. Back to Brooks. Looking to get the ball in. Well blocked by South Melbourne. Again, the ball's in contest. Carrasco did well there. Brooks with the cross. Is there anybody there? No, and South Melbourne get to clear it for a throw-in. And that's Stefanidakis there to take the throw-in. My apologies, that's not Stefanidakis. Stefanidakis is out on the pitch. Box Hill trying to get it. And that's a corner for Box Hill. Well, my apologies, not a corner, that's a free kick for Box Hill. Somebody's not doing too well there. That's number 16, Michael Lettieri. And South Melbourne have made a substitute. Lettieri comes off. And number 5, Ethan O'Sullivan comes on. Probably too much Gatorade before they go. Oh, and he had a cracking shot. And they called Marco in to save. So Brooks with the throw-in. Casco. Out wide to Bonanini. Tuella. Stretches it wide to Green. Back to Weller. Weller beats Simeone. Finds his teammate. Nice through ball. The keeper there in Marco deals with it. So Sullivan gets his first touch. Oh, that's a bad throw by Brooks. He was looking for his centre back, but Simeone read it. Yosifidis now looking for Killick. Looks to be the danger man. Cuts inside, has a shot and puts it away right in the top right-hand corner. You could see that coming all over the place. And that all came from a bad throw-in from Brooks. Intercepted by Simeone.
That's South Melbourne, right?
Yes, that's South Melbourne scored Rolando, and that's number 11, Killick, who's been threatening the whole game, and he just used his pace, cut inside nicely on the edge of the box, and he put it away in the top right-hand corner. And we're watching the replay. Look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. So that's one for the highlight reel, Rolando. So Box Hill kick off, Casco. Theodosiu goes forward. And if you're not doing anything, you might as well come past. There's another game after this, as Port Melbourne will be taking on Bentley Greens. And both those teams are on top of their respective group with 3 points. Bentley ahead on goal difference. So if you're not doing anything, bored staying at home watching the TV, here's the place to be. So 3 kick to Box Hill. I think that's Casco getting ready to take the kick. Plays it across the face of goal. Whoa, the boys turn it over and Simeone gets a chance to run at the Box Hill defence. Well intercepted there by Pitheroidis. So we've got a goal in the other game. And that would be Bentley United Cobras. They take the lead 1-0. So South Melbourne, Yosifidis looking for Killick, the danger man.
Okay. 2-0 in the other game.
And you've got to wonder if the South Melbourne under-23s is very much focused on same style of play as the senior team, because you've got the big centre forward in Simeone for South Melbourne. Oh, geez, mine's gone blank for that. Like most centre forwards for South Melbourne the last few years, big, strong, strapping lads. So Sullivan looking to take this free kick. Comes in and well cleared by the Box Hill defence. And out for a throw-in on the far right. South Melbourne's attacking right-hand side. They don't have a Mikola in the under-23s. And that ricochets off Barrack for a goal kick. So Sparrow to take the free kick or the goal kick. Spreads it out to Green. Casco, the go-to man for Box Hill. Very nice player, very clean on the ball. Battle in midfield. South come away with the ball. Barrack spreads it out wide for Iliopoulos, who's come on. He's unable to control it. So it looks like another goal over behind us. Just a bit of background on Toby Simeone. He's a Tassie boy.
Tell him to stop scoring, will you? 2-1 there. What a goal it was. So what number? 16 for Kingston.
And a bit of a sprinting background too.
2-1 on the other side.
South Melbourne now off the ball to Yosefidis.
Okay, so
Oh, wind starts to pick up. Ball flicks forward. Well covered by Weller. Sparrow. You can see that wind, how much that wind has taken the ball. Keeper was unable to get halfway up the pitch. It's green. So Damien Yosefidis is obviously come from Altona Magic. There's Box Hill break. Slides the ball across the face of goal. Plenty of South Melbourne defenders there to clear it. And young Sarista Stavros is able to get it. And South must make quite a few changes as we go along. That's Bonanini, goes back to Weller. Green to Bonanini. Theodosiou. And he comes way out wide to Weller, who goes straight away for a crossfield ball. Allows Stefanidakis to take on this player. Gets a nice crossing. Goalkeeper unable to deal with it. And South Melbourne had to clear it for a corner. As we wait for Casco to get the ball to set it up for the corner. Oh, and the goalkeeper fumbled it. I think that came off. Let's have a look at the replay if we can get that goal score. I couldn't. Oh no, it's no goal. The referees, no goal.
Don't get carried away.
Mate, oh, that's a bit soft, and don't know what that was for. I think the player interviewed the keeper. I think he just spilt it. But anyway, it is a friendly game. And so Box Hill starting to show they can score goals and be potent up front. And seeing as they haven't changed their formation too much, they're starting to develop a little bit of continuity and more possession of the ball. So Sparrow. But also it's interesting that they've adopted a 3 men at the back since conceding the goal. And it seems to have settled out the team. So Theodosiou now looks to penetrate through Stefanidakis. Starting to get involved all over the place. There's Casco. Casco spreads it out wide. And that brings Green into the play. Goes deep. Pathiriotis out there, tempted the header. As we wait for Marco and South Melbourne to ring more changes. I'll adjust those changes when I can. Sarastavros to Sullivan. Goes over the top for the number 21, who isn't on my team sheet. I think that's a fine there.
Can't play in the final.
So Box Hill starting to deal.
There's one that's not in there.
So Box Hill break forward. Franku lays it off for Bhatia. To Gore. To the number 21. And easily dealt with by Box Hill. Franku. To Hudson. Sparrow now. Green. Back to the keeper. Goes that way to Benini. Back to Weller. Bonanini, and he goes long. He finds Bethiriotis. Tries to take on his man. He beats his man. He's broken free. The referee's given it because there's too much of a boot showing. And I don't think the weather knows what it wants to do today, Orlando.
Typical Melbourne.
Bad. So Barty had to take the free kick.
Still 2-1, Peter?
So we've got a score over the other side.
3-1. No, 2-1. 3-1 to... 3-1? Yeah, 3-1 now, Bentley Cobras.
3-1 to Bentley Cobras against Kingston. So Bentley Cobras making a huge statement.
Number 7. Charlie it is.
So Green. Sparrow.
How is Sparrow going?
He hasn't had much to do except distribute the ball the last 10 minutes.
That's his job, isn't it?
And Box Hill looking good now that they've got a 3-man defence.
I had to use some stock footage, and I thought, I need a good-looking boy.
Box Hill slow the game down. Bonanini goes long, is over the top. Pithiriotis, so the keeper runs into his own player. And they're rolling around on the ground, but that's all their own making. I don't know what the keeper was thinking. As the South Melbourne physio has to come out and treat 2 players at once.
Got a bit of an ad break.
We're going to an ad break, are we, Rolando?
Really hot time,
Rolando, is that ad saying that you can get your game live streamed? No?
Not yet.
Not just yet.
Not officially yet.
Not officially yet. Well, there you go. It's breaking news as always. Get ready for live streaming, boys and girls. So we wait for the physio to treat those boys. That means that, well, one of them has to go off. No? He went and got treatment. Yep. This looks like it was Bartio, which is a bit of a shame because he's been very solid in defence. So drop ball, and Yosifidis goes long back to the Box Hill keeper to restart play. Bonanini is becoming a bit of an outlet there for Box Hill. Not long to go in this first half. And just as an observation, since the first goal, and especially with Killick having come off, the South Melbourne team has lost a lot of spark, a lot of pace up front, a lot of penetration. And the Box Hill team that's gone to a three-man defence, having pushed Brooks up further, higher up the pitch, basically a four-man forward line at some points. Box Hill has been more dominant.
Here we go.
So
5 minutes to go.
Box Hill defence comes through. According to your systems, Rolando should be up. But with a couple of injuries. So Weller, Perudo, Sparrow. There we go. That's full time after all that those injuries. So Michael, we'll leave it there for now. We've done a summation, and we'll be back for the second half. We're back for the second half, Michael. And just about to start.
1-0, yeah.
Game, of course, 1-0 with a goal by Killick. And he's back on the pitch. Nope. Box Hill was able to get the ascendancy in possession. Had a couple of good opportunities. Let's see if they can pull one back or if South Melbourne can get further ahead. And we're off. Barak goes out wide. A free kick to South Melbourne on their right wing. I'll tell you, there's a decent crowd here for the Bentley Cobras and Kingston game. Quite a few people coming to watch that game as those players start to make their way across from us to get the game started. So in comes the ball from South Melbourne. The cross comes in, and Killick got the header, but no direction, no power. So Sparrow, and now Box Hill also have the advantage of the wind, and Sparrow's going to use every opportunity, and you can see now that the ball's going well over the halfway line. So Batia's back on the pitch, plays it into the midfield there to Franku. Out wide now. It's Cooper Head there, the number 40 for South Melbourne. Ball's now ended up back with Sparrow, who goes long again, long and wide. Boxhill able to win the header. Walken Baruto tries to play 1-2. Again with Boxhill out wide. Casco tries to slip it in for Tektonopoulos. But it goes out for a throw-in. So McGrath. Barrack now in midfield for South Melbourne. South Melbourne pick up the free kick in midfield. Yosifidis trying to play on quickly. Ball goes wide now to Gore. Killick now, the goal scorer, the man who separates the two teams. Marcano. Bhatia to Gore. Plays it out to Simeone. Plays it off to Killick. As everything it's getting blown away here at on our commentators' table with the wind starting to pick up again. Ball's gone out wide. Goes back to the keeper. Charleston sets the boys off on the right-hand side. Barrack. So Box Hill duel goes on between Killick and Bonanini. So he goes in the middle, trying to look for Barrack or Yosifidis. Box Hill intercepted. Bhatia heads it back to Charleston. A little chip over the top for Simeone. Well covered by the Box Hill defence as they look to break forward. That score to Killick. Bhatia, well done Bhatia. Found Barrack well. Yeah, free kick on Barrack by the Box Hill midfielder or striker Marcano. As Box Hill make a change, bringing off Tektonopoulos. Tektonopoulos has come off and he'll find the replacement for you shortly. That's Gibbs Chavez.
You did. Yeah.
Thomas Eduardo Gibbs Chavez. Oh. Gore miscontrols the ball and goes out for a throw-in. As Pitheriotis looks to take the throw in. Goes back. Yusufidis out to Killick. Finds Simeone. As the Box Hill player came sliding in, he handballed the ball. Yusufidis over the ball now, the number 10 for South Melbourne. Oh no, they swap over, and Sullivan's going to take the free kick. Sullivan. Ball gets in there. Cleared by the Box Hill defence. And goes out for a throw into South Melbourne on the far side. So Bartia's getting ready to take it. Maybe he's got a bit of a long throw as they all start to move in. It's a decent throw in. Barak goes to Yusufidis, tries to have a shot. Can't get to it. Comes back to the South defence. Back to Charleston. To Gore. Franku goes over the top looking for Killick. Killick. Barak. Sullivan goes wide. Cross comes in and easily cleared by the Box Hill defence. It's back with Hudson. Lays it off to Sullivan. Gets the cross in. Now the opportunity for Marcano to break for Box Hill. Finds Baruto. Oh, and well intercepted again by Theodosiou. Back with Box Hill. Baruto. Goes wide to Chavez. He turns it over. Yusufidis now looking to break. And Green deals with the situation. So Sullivan to take the throw in. Box Hill now. Out wide to the 14 of Box Hill. Jepithiriotis on the wing. That's called out. Throwing comes in. South, Yusufidis starting to play more dominant in this second half than he was in the first. Out wide now. Gore. Bartia. Back to Bartia, to Gore. Charleston goes long, looking for Killick. He wins the header. Franku Gore Francu, split ball through to Simeone. He gets the ball, but Box Hill through the number 14, able to get the tackle in, and it's a corner for South Melbourne. So first corner in the first half. Sullivan's going over there to take it. As the sun starts to make an appearance. Okay, Sullivan now. Goes short to Yosifidis. Changes the angle with his cross. Not cleared well by Box Hill. Casco now. Finds his way back to Casco through Marcano. Casco tries to do a crossfield ball, doesn't come off. Cleared by South Melbourne's defence. And now offside by Killick. In a very dangerous position. 14 for Box Hill. Out to Pithiriotti. Out now to the middle. I think that's Weller. Back to the 14. The ball just bounced over Pithiriotti's foot and it goes out for a throw into South Melbourne. Gore. Bhatia. Box will break forward now. Cross is blocked. Burrock clears. Out wide. And in comes the ball for Killick. Not a good one though. Still with South Melbourne. Hudson. Finds O'Sullivan. Cleared by Box Hill. Finds its way to Casco. Marcano. Casco. Gets the cross in. And... oh, yes, that's a goal. And that's a goal by the number 9, Luca Baruto. And finally, South Melbourne had more dominance in this second half, but Box Hill were able to break them down with some nice interplay there by Marcano and Casco. Their experience showing, more mature players than the South Melbourne team. And it looks like young Bhatia has hurt himself, and he's been doing very well. I would say he's probably the key player for South Melbourne, and they make a change, of course. So South Melbourne kick off, score 1-1 now. Gore. The new player is Fahari. That's Fahari on the ball now. He replaces Bhatia. Gore. Francu quickly plays it off for Killick to give him some space, and Killick is off. Great tackle there by Pithiriotis, and another tackle by Pithiriotis, but he concedes the foul on the edge of the box. So Sullivan comes over to take the free kick. So Sullivan now. Hits Fahari in the head, but goes in the wrong direction. Franku there able to intercept. To Simeone. O'Sullivan. Finds Iosifidis in the box. Back to Simeone. Goes across the face of goal. Hudson. Oh! Gore goes way over the top, and I've just been informed another goal to Bentley.
Yeah,
5-2 now. Bentley showing they're bit of a threat there, and they're on top of the table. And I'll just check up on my handy app where you can find all the details of this tournament. I think I'm on the wrong app. So Box Hill now. Casco the man. I think a little bit of argy-bargy between Casco and Iosifidis. There we go. On the Greek Community Cup webpage. And of course we've got Bentley Greens playing Port Melbourne tonight. So Bentley United Cobras will be taking on South Melbourne on Saturday, while Heidelberg United will be playing Keon Park also on Saturday. So ball comes through. Comes off the head of the Box Hill player, goes out for a throw-in. Barak. Baruda gets his cross in. He was looking for the number 10 in Maracano, but didn't clear the South Melbourne defence. So Gore now. Gore. Killick. Barak. Casco now. Looking for Gibbs Chavez. Chavez now. Lays it off. And Hudson intercepts there for a throw into Box Hill. Chavez. The referee's picked up a free kick there for South Melbourne. Goal kick to South. Charleston ready to take it. Sparrow goes long. Looking for Baruto. Casco. Nice diagonal ball. They're trying to look for Patriotis, but well intercepted by South Melbourne's defence in Gore. Killick now running the counter. The ball he slips through to Gore, didn't connect, and now Box Hill comes surging forward.
So weird, man.
Franco nicely done. Gore.
Is how long to get? That one. Oh, he's a bit full.
South Melbourne breaking out on the right wing. The cross comes into the middle. A little bit overhit. Killick now. Killick against Weller. Weller wins out. Back with Franku. Fahari. Casco. Mercado. Nice through ball there by Mercado. Found the number 12 in McGrath. McGrath just has his shot, just goes slightly wide. Now this Casco-Mercado partnership in midfield, very dangerous. Now it looks like Box Hill's making a tactical adjustment to deal with Killick. They basically go to five men in defence. And number 12, McGrath, looks like he's picking up Killick. 14's picking up Simeone. And the other winger on the far side. And anyway, we go back to Mercado. Mercado looking for the free kick against Franku. Not given. And Box Hill tried to play it through. McGrath now. McGrath gets the cross in. Decent cross. And Barudo had a chance. South Melbourne tried to clear. And it's a throw into Box Hill on their attacking right-hand side. Terrain comes in, Casco. Oh, he overhit that one. Overhit that one by a lot. Charleston. Out to Franku. Casco meets in there. Still with South. Cooper Head. Out to Fahari. He goes long. Easily picked up by the Box Hill defence. And that's well overhit. Throw in for South Melbourne. This football's going all over the place here. Finally, somebody's got the ball. That's Gore. And he looks to throw in. Gore. Number 14 for Box Hill able to break through. Baruto turns, slips it in to Chavez. South Melbourne able to come through for sheer weight of numbers with Franku now looking to go over the top. Intercepted. Goes to Chavez. Looks for the early ball for Baruto, but no. Baruto now overpowers Fahari. And young Cooper Head was able to intercept on Baruto and concede the corner. So Casco goes over now to take the ball for the corner. Deep cross. Header was won by Green, but no direction, goes out for a goal kick to South Melbourne. Now, still really turning up the screws on South Melbourne. More possession. I think the change in the direction they're going with the wind behind their backs has helped them. I don't think all the changes South Melbourne have made hasn't made it easy for the team to have some kind of consistency. We're out now to Hudson. Slips it to for Simeone. Now he lays it off for Gore. Gore slips it in, tries to slip it into Hudson. Hudson unable to get it. He gets it back though. Gets the chip in. And Pert comes away with the ball now. Sorry, it's Cormick. Cormick comes away with the ball. Goes wide looking for Casco and he finds him. Now Casco turns it over. Gore. Charleston clears it. Finds his way back to Casco. Casco looking to line it up. Oh, that was well intercepted by Sarastavros. Well blocked. Throw in now to Box Hill as they start to turn the screws. Finally, South Melbourne concedes another corner. As all the changes, the big fellas come forward. Short ball, finds Casco. Casco. Oh, he hits the crossbar. And young Cormick had a shot outside the box. But, ooh, Casco. I think you're going to hear more about him during the season and VPL 2. This nexus of South American players, I think they're South American or Spanish. You've got Ruben Sanchez Marcano, the number 10, as well as the number 9, Luca Baruto. You know, a lot of chemistry between those three, a lot of understanding. Let's get back to the game. Franku has had a very good game. Goes out wide, finds Hudson. Franku has the shot, but didn't catch it properly, and it goes out for a goal kick. Oh, and Franco goes down with a cramp. It's a bit of a stretch. So Sparrow now with the goal kick. Well, he goes long, and he's really going long. Baruto gets the flick on. Casco has a shot. Oh, saved by Charleston. And Cooper Head gets the loose ball and clears it. So throw into Box Hill. Casco. Casco. Marcado. Casco. Casco. Marcado. Drives in the cross. Cleared by South to the 14 of Box Hill. Finds McGrath. 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 No free kick given to McGrath. South Melbourne look to break, but it's well intercepted by the 27 for Box Hill. And South Melbourne concede another corner. Marcado running over there to take the corner on the far side. Paul Cross goes straight out for a goal kick. Charleston quickly looking to take it. Sorry, Orlando, we still got a score from over here. Is it still 5-2?
It's a
Penalty for
Bentley Cobras.
Bentley Cobras have got a penalty.
5-2 at the moment.
Baruto. Ooh. Gets tripped up by the number 12 for South Melbourne. In Sarastavros. Marcado now. Casco. Marcado. Goes wide. Comes back to Marcado. Flicks it inside to Casco. Out to the 27 for Box Hill. McGrath. Still with Box Hill. Slips into the 27, who does a nice split pass for McGrath across the face of goal. South Melbourne desperately trying to clear it.
Oh, he saved it. Saved it.
And they finally get away. Nice through ball. Simeone trying to get it, but well, we're read by Weller. Weller goes over the top, and the news is that the goalkeeper saved the penalty over behind me of Bentley Cobras Kingston. Well done to the Kingston goalkeeper. Marcado now. So the 27 of Box Hill. Marcado. Casco. Marcado. Finds Baruto. Lays it off for the 14 of Box Hill. Cuts it into McGrath. Back to Casco. '21 of South Melbourne boots it long to clear it and take the pressure off the South defence. Simeone stands up in the tackle, lays it off to Hudson. Hudson takes off his player, can't get a decent shot in. And now the number 14 for Box Hill able to break away. Looking for Baruto. Casco. Casco lets one go. It's well wide. Box Hill's definitely in the ascendancy here. Not to discard the South Melbourne team. They are potentially very dangerous on the break. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the game as it finishes 1-1. Definitely Box Hill on top in the last 10-15 minutes. But that's not to take anything away from the South Melbourne team. Some very interesting players for the South Melbourne supporters to keep an eye on. Bhatia in defence. Simeone up front. Sam Franco in midfield. Very interesting player. We'll see how Damien Yosifidis progresses. Thomas Killick is a potential winger there. When we go and look at Box Hill, the Latin connection of Marcado, Casca, and Baruto, there's a lot to look at in the future. On that note, stand by as we go to another game and an update from the Bentley United Cobras versus Kingston City. Bentley United Cobras are leading 5-2. Thank you, Michael, and we'll catch up with you for the next game soon.